OT when the war began to afford the more gorgeous drive for me to pour. I connoisseur for sure, chords and four chords, all sorts. I get forward with force, I endorse any sources nearby ports in these bars. Yo, throw me some beers, I'ma go with these odds till I see stars, till I be me. Large stream 3 yards, think you see me acting like a retard.
Hey guys, welcome back to Barsch Gaming. I'm Chris. Today we're doing a bit of a budget unboxing for a motherboard. It's like an entry-level motherboard or something similar to, and we're using the B75 PRO3-M from ASRock, which is it's also like a budget chipset. It doesn't offer everything that a H77 or a Z77 does, but it's not worth disconsidering because of this. It just doesn't support like your Intel rapid storage technology and a couple of features that probably won't concern you. Overclocking as well. If you're not into overclocking, this is definitely worth considering because it still offers everything that you might need, just at a much lower price tag. This comes in at about $70, so it's very much the budget conscious board, but it'll easily get you into gaming. So I'll unbox it off camera, get all the stuff out, show you what we've got, and we'll have a look at it. Okay, so here we have the bundle. This is what comes with the motherboard. So obviously you have your driver disc here, your quick installation guide, a leaflet covering the information on 555X Fast, which is the same sort of thing that pretty much every motherboard manufacturer does. Low latency gaming, fast USB, yada yada. So I won't go into too much detail on that stuff. It comes with one SATA 6 gigabit per second cable and one SATA 3 gigabit per second cable, and there is a reason for that, and we'll get to that a little bit later on. Obviously it also comes with the rear I/O shield, so let's look at the motherboard. Alright, hopefully you guys can get a clear picture of what's going on here. As you can see, it's a fairly basic board. Despite its cheap price, it still does come with 4 DIMM slots though, so that's quite good. And obviously you've got your PCIe 3 lane, then a couple of PCI legacies, so you can run older devices, say an older sound card or TV tuner or something like that. And then you have another PCIe 4 times lane down here, which is a little bit slower. It's PCIe 2, but nonetheless you can still use any device in there that you please. It does not support SLI, but does supposedly support crossfire, though I'm yet to test it. And let's look around the motherboard. So obviously you've got your CPU socket here and everything, your CPU pin power, 8 pin sorry, and your 24 pin ATX. It also comes with a USB 3 header for a breakout in the front of the case. And HD audio is down here, if you can see my finger there, yeah. It's also got some old things here like LPT1 and all that kind of stuff. Where have we got the USBs? So 2 USB headers here. And let's have a look for fan headers. So you've got a 3-pin header here, a 3-pin header here. You guys will probably be able to spot them before I can. I've just finished work and I'm quite tired. We've also got a PWM fan header here, and also another one here. So it looks like 2 PWM fan headers and 2 3-pin fan headers, which isn't too bad. Again, you know, it's not an expensive board. So don't get too excited about the features here. Another thing is the SATA ports that we've got here. If I can get the sticker off, which I can't, you'll just have to trust me when I'm saying this then. You've got a SATA 3 port here, the rest is SATA 2. There's also 2 SATA 3 ports here, but they're running off a third-party chip, so these ones are supported by the Intel chip. And there's not a whole lot else to say about this. We'll spin it around and have a look at the rear I/O and then conclude the video. Alright, so looking at the rear I/O, obviously you've got 2 USB 2 ports here, another 2 here, a couple of USB 3 ports here. Okay, so it supports USB 3 as well, which is pretty good. And a PS2 port in case you're running an old PS2 mouse or keyboard or whatever. VGA and DVI out, as well as HDMI, just in case you're thinking of taking advantage of the integrated graphics. Obviously you've got your LAN, and then all your audio outputs, including optical. So again, very basic. There's nothing complex about this board. It's very much a no-frills board, but it is extremely cheap and still offers just about everything that most people will need. So something that's definitely worth considering. And that pretty much wraps up the video. So short, sharp, and shiny. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.